Hello, this is Chad Hymas. Welcome to this week's Rolla Safety Tip. Welcome back. Chad Hymas coming to you from Kentucky and the Illinois border. Here working for some coal mines this week, and wanted to talk to you about a term that is used in the safety industry that will help you and I become safer. It's called zero energy state, and it's used by a lot of mines, a lot of power plants, actually a lot of manufacturing plants as a way of simply saying neutralizing energy, stored energy, in such a way that it is confined, locked out, and it doesn't suddenly release and cause harm to you or people around you. So zero energy state. So really there are four categories of zero energy state. One would be mechanical, two would be stored gas or air, a third would be hydraulics, and the fourth would be gravitational. So I'll give you an example. I was injured because of zero energy state, or the lack thereof. I had stored suspended bale of hay, 2,800 pounds. It was stored, it was locked into place, and that release of pressure, hydraulic pressure, is what caused that bale to fall on my body and land on my head and break my neck. Have another one. Another example I'm using. My kids working on the tractor had stored away the high pressure lines. Working on, so you hook up pressure lines to the tractor when you hook up to the baler and the swather, and so that is stored hydraulic oil in those lines. And when you unlatch those lines from the lock latch, if that hydraulic pressure is pressurized, even though the tractor's off, that can cause damage by the hose going out, pinch points. In fact, the kid injured his hand by doing that this year. So a good way to prevent yourself from getting hurt from one of those four different areas, mechanical, gravitational, hydraulic, or pressurized gas or air, is to use the SLAM technique that we talked about yesterday, which is stop and think. Assess the area around you. Look around, assess, and then manage those risks or manage those hazards. And so use the SLAM technique to avoid yourself from being hurt with neutralized energy. To my electricians that are out there, they use a phrase or a term called lockout tagout. In fact, we all are familiar with lockout tagout, but all too often we get hurt by energy that we think is locked out, energy that is stored, energy that is suspended, mechanical energy that is stored away, and people get hurt or killed by that every day. So let's manage that area of our life by using the SLAM technique that we discussed last week. Again, stop, look around, assess, manage the hazard, and let's keep that energy where it belongs and not let those high pressure stored energy areas injure ourselves or injure other people around us. As I think about that, that's exactly why I'm sitting in a wheelchair. Would have prevented me from being where I'm at. Not to say that I would change it. I just love sharing these techniques with you and these different ideas so that hopefully it'll prevent you all from getting hurt. I want to thank you for giving me a couple minutes of your time this week to share a message with you and to share these different acronyms and these different ideas that will hopefully click with some of you, if not most of you, and allow you to share them with your family members. Talk about stored energy and zero energy with your family members so that we don't get our family members hurt. Thank you for your time. Take care. Until next week, roll with safety.